Hello viewers. Welcome to a new tour guide. Today we will know about Ho Chi Minh City, the biggest city in Vietnam. This is the first episode. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. If you want, you can comment on your opinion about this video. So let's go. Ho Chi Minh City, commonly known as Saigon or by the abbreviations HCMC or HCM, is the largest city in Vietnam and the former capital of the Republic of Vietnam, South Vietnam. Understanding Ho Chi Minh City. Following the fall of Saigon in 1975, Saigon was renamed Ho Chi Minh City. However, the old name Saigon is still widely used by both Vietnamese and foreigners, primarily when referring to the most central part of the city to which most tourists flock. Although the capital of a united Vietnam and Hanoi in the north, Ho Chi Minh City remains Vietnam's leading economic and financial center. While it does not have the long history that cities like Hanoi and Hue have, it is Vietnam's most modern and cosmopolitan city, with influences from the French former colonial rulers and the ethnic Chinese community in Cho Lan deeply embedded in the local culture, perhaps most visible in its cuisine. Though Vietnam has been united since the conclusion of the Vietnam War, cultural differences arising from the division of Vietnam can be seen to this day. To this day, Ho Chi Minh City locals tend to be more business-minded and less ideological than those in Hanoi in the north. In addition, Southerners also tend to be more hospitable towards Western visitors than Northerners. The Vietnam War, called the American War in Vietnam, remains a sensitive topic. It is advisable not to bring it up in discussions with locals. Do not assume that all Vietnamese think alike, as many Southerners are still bitter about having lost to the North. History of Ho Chi Minh City. The first evidence of a settlement in the area dates back to the Funan Empire, 1st to 6th century AD. Following the fall of the Funan Empire, the site eventually came under the control of Champa, during which it was named Baigaur. With the rise of the Khmer Empire, the Chams were ultimately forced out, and the settlement was incorporated into the Khmer Empire and renamed Prey Nokor. It grew to have an ethnic Khmer majority, which remained even after the fall of the Khmer Empire. It was not until the 17th century that ethnic Vietnamese started settling in the area. In 1698, by which time it already had an ethnic Vietnamese majority, the Nguyen and lords sent Nguyen NH to the area to establish Vietnamese administrative structures, thus incorporating it into Vietnam's La dynasty. In time, the city of Prey Nokor came to be known by the Vietnamese name Saigon. Saigon was ceded to the French under the Treaty of Saigon in 1862. It became the capital of the French colony of Cochinchina, which covered most of what is today southern Vietnam. As a result, the city has a rich French colonial heritage, with many magnificent French colonial buildings in the city center and solid cafe culture. After independence in 1955, Saigon became the capital of capitalist South Vietnam, with Hanoi becoming the capital of communist North Vietnam. Saigon was captured by communist North Vietnamese forces in 1975, thus reuniting Vietnam under communist rule. Future of Ho Chi Minh City. The Thu Thiem district on the east side of the Saigon River was cleared around 2010 for high-to-rise redevelopment. The government plans to move the residents of District 1 into the new housing and then rebuild much more of that district. The climate of Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City has a tropical climate with wet and dry seasons. The dry season is from December to May. The most pleasant time to visit is when temperatures and humidity are lower from December to February. March and April are hot, with temperatures that can reach up to 40 C or 104 F. The wet season is long, usually beginning in May and ending in October, characterized by high temperatures and humidity. Cloudy weather is more common, although periods of sunshine do occur during the wet season. Some basic knowledge about Ho Chi Minh City. As in most other parts of Vietnam, the primary language is Vietnamese. The local dialect is Southern, which differs somewhat from the Northern dialect spoken in Hanoi. However, speakers of both dialects are usually able to comprehend each other. English is spoken by most of the younger well-to-the-educated upper class. Knowledgeable senior citizens can generally talk in French, though generally speaking, English is far more functional these days. Ho Chi Minh City is also home to a sizable ethnic Chinese community, mainly around Chinatown. Many are bilingual in Cantonese and Vietnamese, and many also speak Mandarin. A few useful phrases: 1. Hello, xin chào or xin chào. 2. Excuse me, sorry, xin lỗi or xin I. 3. What is this that? De la kai or the la kai gi. 4. Thank you, cam on or si? Am on. 5. Very good, ratat or r? Tt? T. 6. Bye, tem bituid or t? M by? T. This is all about this episode. Thank you for watching this video entirely. You can watch our other tour guides if you want, then please visit our channel. If you liked this video, I will repeat it. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.